Could you please share your thoughts on the merger arbitrage strategy and possibly other strategies? Yeah, sure. So what happens usually with hedge funds, and hedge funds are big investment firms that can make money when stocks go up and go down. There's different types of hedge funds and different types of hedge fund divisions within larger hedge funds. One type of division is called ED, which stands for event driven. And what that means is whenever there's a big event, like one company tries to acquire the other company, then what happens is the hedge fund gets involved and tries to see if they can profit from it. And I'll give you an example. And I worked on many mergers over the years from a hedge fund perspective. And so arbitrage, we know, means making money from something that's a little bit undervalued, or sometimes a lot. And so the way it works is this. Years ago, I think it was in 2005, I owned Adobe and Macromedia. And Macromedia, the ticker was MACR. It's the company that makes Flash, Dreamweaver, etc. You might notice those program names within the Adobe Creative Suite. And so what happened was Adobe bought Macromedia in 2005. And what happened was, I'm going to make numbers up here. Let's say that Macromedia's stock price was $5 when the deal was announced. And the deal was announced for $10. They're going to buy the company for $10. So Macromedia's share price went up, not to $10, but a little bit below it. And the reason it went up just below the price where Adobe mentioned they wanted to acquire them at is because a lot of hedge fund investors, many of which are lawyers, believe that maybe there's a possibility that the deal's not going to get approved by the Department of Justice in the United States. In Europe, it's called the EU. And so what happened was there was a little bit of a discount below $10. And so what event-driven funds do is if they think that deal's going to go through, they buy a ton of Macromedia, the company getting acquired, and then they short a lot of Adobe, the company buying Macromedia in this example, which occurred back in 2005. And the reason that they buy a ton of Macromedia is because it's at a bit of a discount to the $10 takeout premium. And so once the deal is approved, that spread narrows to zero, meaning $10, goes right up to $10. And sometimes what happens is the stock goes a little bit above that $10 level if the market thinks that there might be other companies that are going to try to acquire Macromedia in this example. And this happened a lot actually with SAP and Oracle fighting with each other. They're two great companies. SAP is based in Waldorf, Germany, and Oracle is based here in Redwood City, California. And they compete neck and neck. And sometimes SAP will announce that they want to buy a company at this price. And then what will happen is Oracle will come in and say, no, I want to get it at this price. Larry Ellison's awesome. He's very competitive. So that explains event-driven hedge funds and how they work and arbitrage from a merger perspective. Now, quite often, people know the deal is going to go through, or they think it is, because there's what's called a breakup value. And a breakup value, or a breakup expense, I should say, is if the deal doesn't go through, then there's penalties that must be paid by one of the two parties. And it's just to ensure that the deal actually goes through. And this happens in non-hostile acquisition bids. So that explains merger arbitrage. If you have additional questions about that or anything else, please let me know. Thank you as always.